Carry On was released December 13th, 2024 on Netflix. It is a Netflix original film that runs for 119 minutes long. It stars Taron Egerton, Sophia Carson, Danielle Deadwyler, and Jason Bateman. It tells the story of Ethan Kopech, played by Taron Egerton, who is a TSA officer who was blackmailed into letting a nerve agent into LAX and on board a flight during Christmas Eve. You could call this Mission Impossible meets Phone Booth meets Die Hard 2. That's what this film is. And we see the character development of how screenwriter TJ Fixman really went into the kind of story between Ethan Kopech about how he has a backstory and how him and his girlfriend Nora are expecting their first child together, basically a daughter. Well, he goes to work and he kind of, talks with his friend Jason, says, I need this promotion, whatever. And he also talks to his manager, Sarkowski, kind of putting him on the line to run the belt and everything. And he does that. But then the Traveler, who Jason Bateman goes by, is the bad guy in this, and it's really interesting. He just talks to him through an earpiece the entire time, and the the panic that Ethan Kopech goes through in this movie is really, really good. It all takes place in an airport, and it's really interesting. The action is there, the character development is there, but it took a while to get into the ins and buts about why the character is doing something with Jason Bateman. Why is he? Who's going on? What's going on? Why so many people are in play? Who did he get? Why did he get this person? And it's really, really interesting. And not only that, Theo Rossi plays the Watcher, who kind of helps the Traveler, Jason Bateman's character, look out at everything because he taps into the security system at LAX. When things do get going, we then see, maybe I want to say, within the last hour of the movie, to 45 minutes to an hour, it really gets going. We see that the nerve agent is Novichok, which is kind of a chemical warfare thing used by the Russians. There is a reason why Jason Bateman's character, the Traveler, the bad guy, is doing what he's doing. It's explained in this, and he thought he's going to a certain area. No, he's going to Washington, D.C. for a certain reason. I'm not going to give that reason away. You just have to watch the movie to find out what it is. Is the suspense there? Absolutely, it's there. Like I said, you're rooting for Kopech to do something. It's like, all right, come on, do something. Don't just be, But Taron Egerton kind of embodies that, showing that, if you're in a situation like this, you're going to be scared. You don't know what to do. And then he has to save his girlfriend out of certain circumstances, which is also really fun. Danielle Deadwyler as Elena Cole, the LAPD detective, is also really good, but not really well developed. She's just there, figures out that something's going on with this after tracking down a Russian oligarch who kind of sold the Traveler this. And Jason Bateman is the person that really stands out in this film because the way he just speaks and he talks, it's like Kiefer Sutherland's character in Phone Booth talking to Colin Farrell. It's just that ominous, I don't give a shit, I'm just here what I have to do, just listen to me, and everything will go smoothly. But you have that character who doesn't listen to that. When the aspect of the two come together, it's really good. When the good guy and the bad guy fight, great. When it's not, it's just a cat and mouse game of how can you outwit and outsmart. And Ethan Kopech is smart because he's observant. And the reason he's observant is because he was supposed to be a LAPD cop, but he didn't because he failed the polygraph test. That's also more so explained as to why and what's happened and what's going on. From start to finish, this was good. It just took a while to get going. And Novichok is an actual chemical agent. It's a bioweapon, which is really interesting that they put something in there like this. It's distributed by Netflix. It's from the production company of DreamWorks. It had a budget of $47 million. I mean, for being almost exactly 2 hours long, the movie was fun. It just took a while to get into, but for what it is, it was really action. It was a thriller, and the suspense. It's like, all right, where can you go? Yes, it's Phone Booth, like I stated, meets Mission Impossible, meets Die Hard 2. but mostly Phone Booth and Die Hard 2. Fun, could have been a little bit better, just get right into it, but I guess we had to see how the whole development happened. And like I said, it is explained at the end why Jason Bateman's character, the Traveler, is doing what he has to do. Of course, it's really interesting, and it's just like, there are some minor plot points, but not enough where it's critiqued to a point where it didn't fit the movie, or it could have helped, or it couldn't have. For me, Carry On, it gets 4 out of 5 stars. And I will say this is a Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas on Christmas Eve. Let that debate begin with this movie. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Carry On. If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, will you be checking it out now that I reviewed it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Who was your favorite character? Who was your least favorite character? What did you think of Jason Bateman's character? Him playing a villain for the first time, I believe, in his career. If it's not, let me know in the comment section below what he played a villain in. Did you like Taron Egerton in this? And did you like the supporting characters, or do you think it could have been a little bit better? And does this remind you of Die Hard 2 or Phone Booth? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked, and let me know what rating you would give Carry On. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning into Mr. Filmstock Reviews. I'll see you all in the next review video.